So I think it's important for some people to hear this. I think that a large majority of people need to hear this. Not everybody, but a pretty good group of people. Have you ever heard of a victim mentality? Ever heard of that one? Ever known someone who is always the victim? Nothing is ever their fault. Everything is out of their control. And they do no wrong? Did no wrong? Have you ever met anybody like that? I have. A lot of people. Like a lot of people. When it comes to me personally, I used to have a victim mentality. I wouldn't say it was extreme, but in most cases, I felt like the victim. I did. I admit it. I truly did. But here's the thing. If you or you know someone who is never in the wrong, never takes what's called accountability for their actions or lack thereof, who is always somehow, some way the victim of every situation. You or that person that you know always being the victim, that's not possible. It is not possible to be the victim in every scenario or aspect of your life. It is not possible. It's not possible. There is no way. You have never done anything wrong, and because you're at where you are is everyone else's fault, not yours. We'll take parents, for example. Parents. My kid is a terrible kid, and it's because of the internet, and now it's because of AI, and it's because of the school system. And look, there is a little bit of truth in that. There is truth in that. But at the end of the day, you are the parent. Take accountability. Don't blame other people or other things. Don't blame everything but yourself. Look in the mirror. Everyone has at least one somewhere. Go find a mirror and look in it. That might be your best answer. Maybe. If you haven't tried that and nothing else is working and your life is not where you want it to be and it's not your fault at all, find a mirror. And let me take a step back. There are people who are victims of certain circumstances. Okay? That is true. I'm not talking about those people. Let me make that perfectly clear. I am not talking about those people. I'm talking about the people who you probably know. When it comes to accountability, it's, initially at least, a tough pill to swallow. You might need more than one jug of water, right? But here's the positive. When you start to take accountability and you start to say, okay, how could I have done something better? What could I have said or done that would have changed the scenario or situation in a positive manner? or positive outcome. I didn't get hired for the job. Maybe I need to work on my interview skills. Maybe. Right? I got fired from a job. Maybe I need to self-reflect on what I did and what they said I did to get fired. And I get it at the same time. People do get fired for stupid to no reasons or just laid off. Those things happen. I'm talking about the people who are constantly victims, always, anytime, everywhere they go. They think negatively. They don't think positively for the most part. Their mindset is so off the rails of reality, right? Like, it is a train wreck, and it's just going to somehow keep going off the tracks. It's wild out here, folks. It's wild. Me personally, I do my best to not be a victim or have that kind of mentality. I do my best to take accountability for my actions or lack thereof. If I'm overweight, I'm not going to say, well, I don't have a gym to go to. I can't just walk outside. My shoes aren't fit for that. I'm not going to make excuses after excuses for not doing something, which is kind of relevant to a victim mentality, maybe, I guess. But anyway, point being, if you're a victim or feel like a victim, you need to have a real good look in the mirror. You need to listen to what other people say. You don't have to follow and abide by it. You don't have to. But at least listen. Make some changes that just might change things drastically. I don't know. I'm just a guy talking to a camera with a microphone in his hand. What do I know about this stuff? Not a lot. But what I do know is there is no way that you are always the victim in every scenario. Not possible. Not possible. Not possible. Not possible. Not possible. Anyway, that's all I got. Everyone have a wonderful day or night. One love.